And here is my custom build of a Twitter Mantis 2.0 hardtail. I ordered this on AliExpress. Actually, the shipping costs more than the frame. And this bike performed amazingly well when I took it out on the trail. Now this is just done. We have a Cane Creek 10 headset. These forks I won at a raffle many years ago. These are the RST M29s. You know, cheap forks, but they work great. An adventure I had when I initially bought the frame, and it would have saved me a dispute with the seller, is when I initially put on the bottom bracket with the threads that came with the shell, they locked up and I destroyed the threads. So, you know, I won my dispute, but I had to front the shipping to send it back, which was, you know, I'm not doing that. So I was prepared to eat the value of the frame. But Sunlight makes this internally threaded repair bottom bracket, which I used, and this is a square tapered. On this particular model, it's a 68 by 113, the 113 millimeter spindle, square taper cranks. This is just a budget Shimano crank. We have budget Shimano brakes, both 160 millimeter rotors, a budget Shimano 3x9 drivetrain, and yes, I went with a 3x system. I like the gearing, and I also like the thicker chain. Now the 1x's are, it's hard to get these nice low gears, and climbing in these Southern California steep fire roads when it's hot, you can always use a lower gear, especially with a 29-inch wheel. And these wheels are well built. These are Sunringle SR25 29ers. These are a cross-country rim. We have DT Swiss Champion spokes, 2 millimeter, brass nipples on a Shimano XT, and this is a classic 135 millimeter rear hub, 32 spokes, cross 3 pattern, and this is tensioned toward the limit of the rim, about, I'm going to say 120 kilograms of force on the drive side, which is around the limit and feels amazing. And same on the front wheel, tension toward the upper limit on the brake side, and these wheels feel amazing, and the variance is very low, around 10%, and nothing is more important than a well-built, well-tensioned wheel. And of course these things are dished almost spot on, and I mean, this bike performs amazing for the budget. And of course I use a 100 millimeter stem, you know, budget seat, nothing really expensive here, but this is well tuned and it just flies down the trail. It's just amazing. This is my camping bike, you know, so when I go camping, this is the ultimate Southern California camping machine. And if it gets stolen, well, I lose $750 instead of $4,000, you know. But that is the Twitter Mantis, built here in California by an American, and amazing how this thing performs.